shoot. Because
Want to know what it's like to be in a busy metal band? For In Flames, it means there's never a dull moment. In Flames have been on a musical mission ever since their humble beginnings in Gothenburg, Sweden in 1990. Since then, it's been a non-stop ride to the top, bringing their now trademark Gothenburg sound to clubs and arenas around the world. We're about to give you a glimpse into the life of In Flames. Anders, how has the evolution of the band been from playing small clubs to now large arenas?
Well, I think the attitude of the band is the same, whether we play like a small stage or we play like tonight, like one of the biggest, this is definitely the biggest indoor arena we have in Gothenburg. But we still, you know, as I said, we have the same attitude. We just go out there and give 110% every night. And yeah, tonight we'll play here. And on this DVD we have, we played in Sticky Fingers, which is like 250 people. Never want to end up in a situation where I only have to play these places. You know, I love to be near the crowd, be in the face of the audience, and it's a different feeling. You trade energies in a different way.
We're so happy to be here. First time for In Flames in Melbourne. Wow.
But I mean, we are on a level where we can support a big band all over the world, but we can also headline, you know, wherever we want, and we can play small clubs, we can play big clubs, wherever we go. We can play we toured the world, we played in Japan and Australia, and we had an amazing time. And you know, we come to your party if you ask us, and if you bring the beer, you know.
In Flames played one of their largest shows to date this summer in Madrid, Spain with Metallica. It was an amazing sight to see 50,000 crazed fans jumping up and down and singing all the lyrics to the songs. Wow, that was an amazing show today. What was it like for you to play in such a large venue?
I'm overwhelmed. I mean, it was crazy. Tons of people, and the reaction was just overwhelming. I never expected this to happen. And being here today with one of the bands that you started to listen to, and being a support act, it's just, I can't find words for it. It's a big dream come true.
What's the experience having 50,000 fans in the palm of your hand?
Well, since this wasn't a gig of our own, we're supporting Metallica. I was expecting, you know, the normal treatment from the audience, but they were jumping and screaming and singing along, all of them, and it was just, I was blown away by the whole thing. Nothing ever could prepare me for such a reaction. So yeah, that was a great day being in Flames.
In Flames definitely won this crowd over. The recording session for the latest album, Soundtrack to Your Escape, took place in Denmark, where the band rented a large house and converted it into a studio. The writing and recording process took most of the remaining year. What was the experience like making The Quiet Place for the new record as a video?
It was great. It was the first time we actually acted in a video. We wanted to have that part because before we only kind of played live, so to speak. And it was a great experience. First time we worked with Patrick, and it was for us an easy shoot because he's more of a director that can move us in the right direction, so to speak. Well, I think we shot around 6 different places, 6 different locations. We were shooting in this old movie theater, and then we were working in the basement, building a lot of props, building stages, and we were shooting in different rooms underneath this movie theater.
It's the first time we did a big production video. Before we did more or less just performance videos at one location. This one is shot at different locations, and we had to act also, and we had to use costumes and makeup, and we acted in front of green screens, and it was a lot of work.
Make all bad dreams go away. Whatever it takes to keep your head free. It's harsh in a quiet place. All the bridges fall to the ground, and you say you sacrifice. And I close my eyes. Then I close my eyes.
Did it take a long time? A couple days?
Took a couple of weeks, I guess. It was a huge after production work as well.
Where you can see this eagle in the end, which we made out of I don't know what materials like, but it's this guy Peter. He's been working to make this eagle, and I was standing in this eagle in the green screen and screaming, feeling kind of strange. Didn't really know what things will look in the end, but obviously we had these drawings made up before, but you never know when you only got like green screens around you. But the special effects people, they did a great job in the end. Well, with Touch of Red, we wanted to do something that was completely the opposite from The Quiet Place. And therefore we decided to shoot it in black and white, and we want to have something really rough that works together with the song. And then me and Patrick, we were running around in downtown LA. It was really sweaty because it was like so hot and so humid, but we shot basically just one day, and then there was some more work with the other guys, obviously.
This time we didn't even record it together. We just took shots when we were out in different environments, just a single one of us. So it was kind of different to work with this.
Did you shoot any more videos off soundtrack?
Yeah, we were shooting My Sweet Shadow, and that it will also be a totally different experience.
Is there a video for Evil in the Closet?
Yeah, I heard rumors about it. Should definitely ask Peter about it, yeah.
Upon completion of the new record, the band kicked off their European tour with a sold-out show back home in Gothenburg.
I'm selling him in the sketches, a world out of my mind. Ready to explode in purity, to feel the holes was inside. Never moving stream, we're growing rays of light. Emotions tied to past lives, and I know I should let go.
This is the beginning of the tour, so well, my stomach is a little bit like this. There's a lot of friends and family out there. Some Americans in the way. That's motherfucking right.
Upon completion of the European tour, the band headed to the shores of North America for an extensive trek. They played bigger venues and in more cities, having gained newfound fans from the release of Soundtrack to Your Escape. Then, they had to return home for the beginning of the summer festival circuit, which takes place every weekend across Europe, playing for hundreds of thousands of fans. At the end of the summer festivals, the band prepared themselves for an around-the-world adventure, beginning with their 5th trip to Japan.
Burn out, burn out.
Welcome to Japan.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm still hungover since Rock in Osaka, the famous, or should I say infamous, rock club.
So, how many shows are you doing here in Japan?
We do 4 shows, 2 in Tokyo, 1 in Nagoya, and 1 in Osaka.
And how many times have you been to Japan, and what's it like for you?
We started to come here pretty early. The first time I wasn't even in the band. It was 98, and I've been to Japan 3 times after that, so 4 times I think in total. And it's getting better for each time. We have a great fan base in Japan, and they treat us really good. We love this place.
Do you get an opportunity to actually see the country and experience the culture outside of the shows?
Not really. I mean, we can see the countryside when we ride the bullet train. That's basically it, and the nightlife. But as usual, and the food. I mean, at least me and Andrews is big sushi fans.
So, what are the venues like that you play in Japan?
They're getting bigger for each time we get here. I mean, we started out when we came to Japan first time. It was already big for us, but it's still growing, and it's all good.
How are the fans? Have they changed at all, or getting more and more people at each show?
It's getting more people. The thing is with Japan, it's weird. I mean, we have everything from small kids up to businessmen with suits and ties and everything, and all goes crazy. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of different from in Europe or in the States. And the strange thing is in Japan that the front rows is always packed with girls, which is kind of rare.
So is that kind of distracting while you're playing?
Not really.
What was your most memorable experience on this tour so far?
So far, I don't remember. I was at the Rock, you know.
So what's your experience been like here in Japan so far?
It's Blade Runner. It's totally different. It's different from everything.
What? How would you describe the shows as far as the fan base in Japan?
It's crazy. Totally. I mean, as I said, they're very, very dedicated. And everybody that is on the show, they all have your albums, they all have everything pretty much. They all want to hear everything that you ever recorded, so it's kind of demanding to play all your songs, but it's fun.
And their first ever tour of Australia, playing to thousands of fans who've waited years to see the band on their continent.
Could it be that I see what's beneath? Will we fly?
So how's Australia been treating you otherwise?
It's excellent. It's great to be here for the first time, and so many people, so wild, so crazy. Beautiful, you know, this huge landscapes and the nature and the cool animals and everything. I really, really love it.
Have the clubs that you've been playing been packed, sold out?
Always, yeah.
What kind of fun things did you do in Australia?
I actually did ride a helicopter for an hour over Sydney, which was one of the coolest things I ever did.
Was it kind of scary at all?
It was really scary. I mean, I don't really like to fly, first of all, but when we came up in the air, it was totally different. It was such a great experience. I was stunned.
So I heard there's a video for Evil in the Closet.
I think you have to ask Peter about that.
I heard you guys shot a video yesterday.
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
Your presence kept me floating far from depths where secrets lie. Maybe in another lifetime.
What the fuck? I guess Australia's been treating you well.
Guess so, man.
Since this has been your first trip to Australia, have you had some time to explore the country?
Absolutely. Tried as much as possible. Went to some zoos and, you know, the nature. We went deep sea fishing one morning, which was very interesting for some, like our director, guy who's filming right now. Really enjoyed it, and then we saw this big ass whale. It was really, really cool.
How was the experience playing for the first time in Australia? The band's been in existence for quite a while, and you've never quite made it down there until this year.
No, it's crazy. You know, you travel all around the globe, and you have like 1,000 kids screaming for your songs, which is just it's an amazing feeling. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I really want to go there again, and it's one of the nicest, friendliest countries I ever been in. And yeah, I love the climate, the atmosphere, and the people, and the fans was just crazy. Yeah. It was sweaty as hell as well.
We want to take another fucking 10 years for In Flames to come back to Australia. Let me tell you that. This time it's to all you heavy metal people. This one's called Monster Shadow. Thank you very much for the great experience. Thank you.
The response down under was overwhelming. In Flames eventually ended up back in America, wrapping up their world tour with a final sold-out show at the Roxy Theater in Los Angeles. What's the last year been like for In Flames?
Well, it's been kind of hectic. We did a round the world tour, being all over the place. We started out in a small venue here in Gothenburg.
Anders, can you talk a little bit about the reason behind the Sticky Fingers show in Gothenburg?
Well, we wanted to have like a really tight, small show where we are very close to the audience. I mean, these days we play a lot of big shows, and this is a one-time opportunity where the fans can come very close to the band. And so we looked for a place where there could only fit like 200-300 people, and then we decided that we want to play the whole soundtrack album back to back, because it's great for us to show that we can actually play each and every song, and also we have one set where we played all the old songs, and not all the old songs, but basically the ones that we made videos for and so on, and work from back in '94 up till more recent days. And it was really cool to be that close to the fans, and it turned out really good on camera. It is very intense, and it hurts to look at the pictures, just like you're there, basically. Yeah.
So how does In Flames end such a successful year of touring? Well, with a sold-out show at the legendary London Hammersmith, of course.
Scream for me, Hammersmith!
What was it like to play the legendary venue here in London, the Hammersmith?
It was cool. I mean, all the great metal bands have played here. That was a dream come true. It's really cool. A lot of people and a great show. Everything was excellent.
It was really cool. It's a classic ground, and it's something that we all wanted to do for a long time.
And I understand you did a special tribute tonight. What was that like, and how did it go over?
Yeah, we played a bit of Pantera's Fucking Hostile, and I think we did it pretty good. The crowd liked it. They sang along and everything.
So how do you top one of the most memorable and successful years in the entire history of In Flames? Well, you start the new year off right by taking top honors and winning the Grammy for Best Metal Album, soundtrack to your escape. And if that wasn't enough, how about being asked by Judas Priest to join them on their European tour?
I can be as angry as I want to be. That's what.
We're standing outside the Scandinavium in Gothenburg, Sweden, where tonight we're about to witness a monumental show for local boys, In Flames.
Jag trodde aldrig jag skulle stå på den här scenen, men nu gör jag det.
What do you do, and what's your name?
I'm Magnus, and I'm not doing that much. I fix the guitars and try to make the boys happy.
And how is that on this tour been so far?
Tough, but fun as usual. It's a good tour.
And how much longer are you going to be on this tour with the guys?
I think we got about 10 more days. We got after this one, we got 5 more shows in 1 week, starting in Oslo.
That sounds great. So are we going to go backstage now? See what it's like? All right, here we go. And we're entering the backstage area of the Scandinavium. You can hear Judas Priest's drummer sound checking right now. Isn't this exciting? Wow. In Flames, to go on tonight at 7:40. This must be an amazing show for them.
I'm tour manager, just basically the babysitter, you know. Keeping them topped up with the sweets and drinks and things, you know.
So what does that job normally entail?
Just making sure that they've got all their sweeties and all the toys for the cot and everything, you know.
Are they a rough band to work with?
Oh, they put years on me. I'm 19 years old, man, you know.
This is what it's like backstage at a monster rock show.
This is one of the guitar rigs. This is Björn's guitar rig.
Ah, we're looking at Bjorn's guitar rig. Looks like a complicated setup. Is it a lot of work putting this together for him?
No, it's the easiest possible. Straight signal for good sound.
That's really cool. Looks like we're here with Jesper's rig. Magnus, can you explain what the rig is?
Yeah, it's nothing much. We got a 5150 PV head for all the distorted sounds. And for the clean sounds, we use a line 6 PV, which we line straight to the mixing desk. And this is just the receiver for the wireless, so they don't have to use cables on stage and get all messed up.
Is it a really tough job working for both of these incredible guitarists?
No, it's kind of nice. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. So it's important to keep them happy.
What do you do when there's any problems on stage when you're working with one guitar player and something happens with the other?
I'm running. Definitely running. It could be a lot of running, but I can use it because I'm kind of fat.
Is it a lot of stress? Is this a really big show for them tonight, being in the hometown and in front of so many people in such a large venue that they've grown up seeing a lot of different bands in?
I guess it could be stressful for the band, but for me it's pretty much the same as I always do. It doesn't matter if it's a small show or a little show, I have to do the same things anyway, so it's actually kind of easy, a lot easier for me when it's a big show where we're supporting, because we can't bring as much gear as we actually would like to. So I actually got less gear to work with. But as you said, to be the only guitar tech is kind of stressful. But Dominic, the drum tech, he helps me out, so.
Yeah, I'm Dominic and I'm the drum tech for In Flames.
And what's that like working for this band?
Well, this band is a lot of fun. They're really nice guys and I really enjoy working for them.
Could you explain to us a little bit of what you do on a daily basis, what it takes to set everything up and what it entails being the drum tech?
Yeah, I especially do the drums and I go in the venue at about high noon or something like that and set up all the drums, bring all the gear together, look that everything is fine, everything is working, do all the hard disk stuff, clean up the drums, that it looks nice in the evening.
Is it a pretty complex setup that Daniel has, or is it pretty standard now that you've been doing it for so long?
It's not so complex, it's quite easy to set it up. That's a standard heavy metal setup. He's using Tama Style Classic drums, on which he is endorsed, with 2 kick drums, 2 whack toms, 1 floor tom. The thing is, he uses a double kick pedal instead of 2 kick drums, so it's good for me, so I always have to tune just 1 kick drum. The second kick drum is just for the looking. He uses a couple of cymbals, like you can see here. It's all Istanbul. And yeah, that's it. It's not so much.
Does it take you quite a while to set everything up every day?
It depends if I hurry up or not. So if I hurry up, it takes me for about 20 minutes to set it up. If I don't, like normally I do it at the time because I got a lot of time. So I need for about 40 minutes to set everything up.
I'm Arnold.
I do the front of house sound now for In Flames on this tour.
And how have things been so far? Has it been really tough doing front of house in front of Judas Priest?
No, not really. It's actually pretty good. The crew and the band are treating us really well.
I'm Roman. I'm doing the lights for In Flames.
Is it a lot of work setting up all the lights tonight? And is Judas Priest? Are they Judas Priest lights?
I used the Judas Priest lights, and I got nearly everything they have.
That's amazing. So it's going to be a pretty spectacular show tonight. And we're standing on the stage right now at the Scandinavium, where in a few hours, In Flames will be playing in front of a hometown crowd of over 10,000 people. As you can see, everything's been set up. Lighting is done. Drums are set up on stage. The backdrop is up. We're about to see a great show tonight. It's going to be amazing. And we're outside In Flames' dressing room. Let's go inside and see what's going on. I'm sure there's a lot of friends and family inside, seeing as how this is such a big show for them in their hometown. Let's go check it out. And those bastards have locked the door. What's it like for you playing a hometown show at one of the biggest venues in Gothenburg?
Well, for me, it's a special day, of course, since I've been here when I was younger, you know, running, looking at all the metal shows, and I've seen Priest here, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, something like that, and it's kind of strange. I don't think I can get a grip of this tonight. I mean, maybe next week or something, but yeah, it's a special night.
Are you a little nervous, to say the least?
Nah, yeah, kind of. I think right now I am, I guess. Well, before the show I won't be, you know, just minutes before the show it disappears. I guess I'm a little bit nervous just today. I'm usually not.
And how have things been going so far?
It's great. The guys are treating us well. I mean, it is a dream come true being here on this tour, since, you know, it's been an influence for me and for the band, I guess, and it's an honor to share stage with the metal god himself.
Stuff you'll never see until you see them on stage. Got some pretty unique outfits here. There's Peter's top, Anders, Daniel, Jesper, and Bjorn stage close. What's it like playing in front of your hometown tonight?
More nervous than anything else, basically.
Why is that?
Because it's hometown, and I know that it's going to be, you know, a lot of friends and a lot of critics and everything in the audience, and which makes it, I mean, I'm really proud, but at the same time makes me more nervous than anything else.
Is this a childhood dream come true?
To play here? Oh yeah, I was like 13 or 14 when I first watched Iron Maiden in this venue, because they're my heroes, you know, and since then I watched so many different bands right here, you know, queuing in line for several hours while I was growing up, and we're here playing, even if it's, you know, opening up though, it's really cool.
Could you have ever imagined a few years ago playing around the circuit and around the world that you'd be playing such a huge show here?
I'm just surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Why is that?
I'm just kidding. No, it's I never think about it that way. I mean, obviously it's a dream, and now we do it. It's really cool, but it's not something that I ever thought about, or, you know, that one day we will do this. But I just never think about stuff like that.
You've played with some of the biggest bands in the world, like Slayer and Metallica. What's it like opening for the metal gods, Judas Priest?
I mean, it feels weird. They started out 71, and I'm born 77, so it feels really weird. I mean, they could have been my fathers. So, but it's really cool.
And how's the tour been with them so far?
So far, it's been really good. I mean, their audience are a little bit older than ours, but the response has been excellent so far.
You guys ready?
Yep.
How's your hair? Feel good?
I do feel good, but I'd like another look just before.
Yeah. Not nervous at all?
No, not anymore. Now it's fine.
Yeah. How are you feeling tonight?
It's all right.
Ready?
Yeah, it's all right.
Did you warm up enough before?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Not really, no.
No?
No?
No? Not nervous at all?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay.
This makes sense, right?
How you feeling? Ready?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Warming up right now, so.
Warming up. Just ready to go.
Getting ready.
That's cool. Yeah.
I have absolutely no comments.
No comments.
I feel great. Drinking my Carlsberg before the show in the hometown of Gothenburg, Scandinavium. It's going to be great.
It's going to be excellent.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I can be, I guess. I don't think you can practice for this type of times, occasions. But yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, well, have a great show.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Did it live up to all your expectations?
Yeah, by far. I mean, to have that reaction and being an opening band on a legendary metal act as Judas Priest, you see, I don't have words for it. So it's great. It's great. I have to sleep on this for a couple of days and then they'll probably grow on me.
That was great. Thanks a lot.
Fuck out of my way. Thank you.
Nah, that was all right. How was the show for you tonight?
It was religious. Seriously, it was one of the coolest experiences I ever had. I didn't think so before, but this was by far one of the coolest things I've ever done.
How is it more different than normal?
Because it's home. It's home, and it's my, I said before, it's my home arena where I go to watch my hockey team, where I've basically grown up, watching all the shows. It was really, really cool. I'd never watched Def Leppard. I wanted to, but I never did. But Maiden and, so many bands here. And this was really, really cool.
How did you feel the crowd reacted to you guys tonight?
I don't know. Everything was blank. We just did it. It was really cool. Basically, yeah, I felt I had a really great show, and this is one of those few rare moments where you get this, where you feel that everything is perfect.
What do you have to say for young and upcoming bands that look to you for inspiration?
Just stay true to yourself and don't give a fuck what anybody else tell you to do. I mean, stay true to your heart. Don't care about trends because they will always come and go anyway. And just practice, and try to play as much live as possible, whether it's a shithole or it's like tonight an arena.
Already working on new songs for a new album. Songs are turning out really extremely good already, and we got a bunch of demos which you will hear. Maybe this guy will hear, but not you guys. Sorry, not yet.
So that's what it's like to be in a busy metal band.
Questions, yes, deny I am